John, 1-0, a clean sheet, 3 points. Where do you begin to start with your assessment of today?
I think we should begin with the result, the fact that we've come away with 3 points. That was the most important thing. We spoke about that last week after a sort of scrappy second half up at Fleetwood, and coming away, the result was the most important thing, which it is at this time of the season. I thought the difference probably between this week and last week was the performance under it for 90 minutes was really good. I thought we looked really strong. I thought we controlled the game, created chance after chance. We didn't put the ball in the back of the net, which was the disappointing thing. But when the time came, we managed to, obviously managed to score and then saw the game out brilliantly.
What did you say at the break after a really strong performance in the first half, but without that goal?
Just more of the same, really. Port Vale changed shape really quickly. I think after 15 minutes they went to a different shape to try and cope with how well the boys were playing. But it was to stick to the game plan and stick to what we've been working on this week, because I thought fair play to the lads being able to do that, especially off the back of Miles coming in and Conor Ogilvie coming in, Tom Lowry coming in this morning. Without notice, I thought it was really good, but it was exactly that. It was then we've got to be a bit more ruthless in the final third. We weren't as ruthless as we should have been, I think, in the final third, but sometimes it doesn't always work out like that. It's probably been one of the things this season we need to be a bit better at, but I think if we keep controlling games and dominating games like that, then the goals will come.
I think I'm going to know your answer, but what did you make of Miles' debut?
Yeah, I just described him there as superb. To the other press, I thought he was exactly that. I thought he made things happen and he picked up some really good pockets. He probably just disappointed. Sorry that he didn't get on the score sheet, because everything about that was a player that sort of oozed class and really the biggest thing, or the biggest compliment I could probably pay Miles as well, is the fact that we kept him on for 90 plus minutes. He looked fit, he looked strong, he looked like he was going to do all of the work that we needed him to do, and a really good performance, and we want to see more of that for the rest of the season.
You said about this stage of the season, how important of a win is that?
Oh, massively important. It's all about obviously winning the game at this stage, but I think to back it up with the performance as well is massive. So just a big win for us. You haven't seen the league table, but the only thing we can do is just focus on us, keep going, keep making sure we win as many games as we possibly can. We've got another tough trip to Oxford on Tuesday night, and plenty of games to come.
Things started hotting up towards the end. You had the penalty and everything else that went on during the game. So how pleased are you the boys kept their heads on and saw it out?
Yeah, I mean, those were tough circumstances. First of all, the penalty, I think Colby had 2 or 3 minutes to wait before he took it, 2 or 3 minutes to wait. And think about the magnitude of the penalty in and of itself, in front of the fans, plus having missed one a couple of weeks ago. Those aren't easy. I've been there and it's not particularly easy, so fair play to Colby. I think it shows the character, the fact that he wanted to take the penalty, the fact that he put it in the back of the net, and then to deal with what all of the players dealt with after that. Just bizarre circumstances really, but things we don't want to see on the football pitch, and for the lads to recompose and see the game out, I thought fair play, because it was a tough old last 6-7 minutes.
How did you assess the game in the dressing room at the end to the boys?
We didn't really assess the game. I think we'll do that on Monday morning. That's the time where we'll have a look at everything. But we'll obviously do it on the bus on the way back. But my assessment was that we won the game because we won a tackle in the middle of the park by being aggressive, with Conor Shaughnessy on the front foot and then Abu taking his man on in the box. And I thought there was some real positives in everything that we did for 90 minutes, and I guess my other assessment is that we dealt with a few different bits, a few difficulties. Marlon dropping out of the side early on this morning, and Tom coming in and I thought he was absolutely superb as well today. So a few of those things. Just wanted to highlight the fact that you've always got to be ready as a member of the team, as a member of the squad, and make sure you're ready to come and have an impact, because the lads that did that today were excellent.
The supporters, they certainly had an impact. What's your message to them after they stayed behind the boys right to the end? Yeah,
I mean, more of the same. I think hopefully for the fans, they could certainly see this week the level of performance was up, and it's just a brilliant feeling to be able to send them home with 3 points. Close to selling out the away end, travelling the thousands, and that's going to be massively important for us. We always speak about how big it is and what a difference it makes, and sometimes you come to grounds away from home and they feel like you're playing at home at times, and that is massively important for us away from home, and that's part of the reason I think our away form's been pretty good.